graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. James Johnson is out there with Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Russell. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here is Russell to the inside. Shoots from the elbow. Okogie misses. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Beasley. Passes it to Hill. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Okogie. We played just over a minute here in the first.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Horford. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Russell passes to Towns. The shot that time, not on target. And the Thunder going the other way now. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. His focus, how to slow down the inside-outside offensive brilliance of Karl Anthony Towns. Coach said he's going to get his points. Our job is to make him work as much as possible and limit his efficiency. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by James Johnson. And Muscala kicks to Hill. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Russell. And there's the pass to Towns. Over Hill. And Towns gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Hill bring it up for Oklahoma City.
Timeout.
Looking for their first basket of the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history. Some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. Coming off a terrific season. Checking in at about 24 points per, 12 rebounds and 3 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option. And understandably, Greg, they got him the rock.
Now, here is Muscala. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Johnson. Chalk up 2 there.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Hill against Russell. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Hill passes to Muscala. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Towns. The shot's good.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Utah Jazz. Here's Okogie, defended by Robertson. Pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got his third basket of the night right there.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Now, here's Robertson. D right on him. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you, for all the intangibles that Al Horford brings to the table every night, the leadership, there is such a humble, authentic, unselfish nature that I think sets the tone for the whole team.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And the veteran leader, Al Horford, a calm, quiet locker room presence, Doris, but his words carry a lot of weight.
No doubt, Kevin. Why? Because he's always team first, because he plays the game the right way, and this helps create a culture of winning. It's why Al Horford is so coveted.
No good on the second free throw.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
And Doris, last season, rookie Josh Okogie ended up contributing more than the franchise thought he would.
Yeah, he was terrific as a 3-and-D player for the Wolves. This guy could end up being the steal of the draft, sort of in that Robert Covington mold.
The first one falls. Or for some players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect. I think one thing you have to love about the Timberwolves, their aggression on the offensive end. This is a team that has been top 10 in free throw attempts over the last 8 years. And when they get to the line, they do convert.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Beasley. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And part of why the Wolves get to the line so much, they take a lot of two-point shots.
And that's a trade-off, right, Kev? We all know the analytics like the three-point shot. They like restricted area twos. But the best way to get to the line is to challenge the teeth of that defense. You can't do that from 25 feet away, guys.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Thunder. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Muscala misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's Robertson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Poked loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Horford's shot is good.
I like the aggressiveness, Kevin. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
Passes to Towns. Over Muscala. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. And that's now 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Robertson the pass to Horford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Horford. Over Johnson. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 7.
Let's remember, this is a staple of Al Horford's game. If you give him room to shoot, he will torch you.
Beasley, the pass to Russell. Back to Beasley. Now Russell. Shoots. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Feeds it to Johnson. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. The kick out to Hill. Beyond the arc. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Muscala, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He has 6.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Towns. Thunder with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside, Towns. He dishes it to Russell. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hill. The pass to Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Horford in the post, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, this is the first full year now for Ryan Saunders. Let's remember he was hired by Minnesota full-time after an interim stint last season. And boy, did the players love playing for him.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And as we know, Doris, Ryan Saunders, the son of the late, great Minnesota legend, Flip Saunders.
Well, certainly the family has history with the organization, but in no way did Ryan Saunders get the job due to name only. This guy proved he can get wins from this Minnesota roster last year. For Saunders, he's known as a player development guy, and the ability to handle superstars is part and parcel to the job.
The Thunder making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Rubio's checked in. So it's Minnesota now. They lead by 4. Outside, Towns. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound over Muscala. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Pass to Muscala. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Towns. 13 points in the game. Rubio misses. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-4 run. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Well, the Thunder begin on the defensive end of the floor. This is a team whose formula is to force a ton of turnovers, come up with steals, get out in transition. Last year, 4th in the league in defensive rating.
Now, here's Rubio. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Rubio with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Trying to get open is Johnson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Boy, how about the anticipation from Karl Anthony Towns? Beats everyone to the spot and goes right back up with it.
A baseline J. Rebound, Minnesota. And for the Thunder defense, Doris, it starts with their rebound.
Well, you have to begin with their strong interior defense. That lets their wings get out and pressure and take some chances. Defense has turned into a pillar for this team.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. Here's Johnson, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Pass to Towns. Now, here is Russell. High arcing shot. Bradley with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Horford trying to free himself up.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Russell against Bradley. Russell inside. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rubio dishes to Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Towns has got 17.
And guys, when everything is working for Karl Anthony Towns, he can put up absolutely staggering numbers. What a performance here.
Right back after this break. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing. But it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Rubio in at the point. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. And he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Here's Okogie. The Thunder making the shot. Passes it to Towns. Out left to the wing. Here's Rubio. No good. Shot missing. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. The pass to Bradley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Thunder have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Shooting one.
Free throw good from Bradley. The players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Okogie, the pass to Rubio. Pass to Okogie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
You know, one dilemma that jumps out at me with the Timberwolves, over the years, they have been an excellent offensive rebounding team. It's the other end, the defensive backboards, where they have had some problems.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Doris, you're right. Over the last 5 seasons, the Timberwolves have been the absolute worst defensive rebounding team in the NBA.
And it's hard to understand, Kevin, because they have created second chance opportunities for themselves only to give it back on the other end. That's the kind of thing that can be demoralizing for your defense. You get a stop, but you don't finish the possession with a rebound. That can wear you out physically and mentally.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Bradley. Here's Nader, covered by Rubio. Pass to Bradley. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Horford high post. Just 5 on the clock. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Okogie. He's got 5. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. Thunder with the rebound.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
Here's Horford. 11 points in the game. Muscala with the ball. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Back to Rubio. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Muscala's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Pass to Rubio. Pass to Okogie. Here's Towns. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul.
And you look at how Towns is so effective on offense. And it's because he really has the entire package for a big man. Back to the basket, facing up, playing outside or in, off the bounce or on the catch. This guy can do it all.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Greg, as you said, it's the skill level of Towns at his young age that is so incredible.
Very capable 3-ball shooter, but he likes backing you down on the block as well. You step back and look at what he can do for a team, and there aren't really any holes in his game.
Boy, when you think about the skill that Karl Anthony Towns has, and you realize he's just getting started in the league, his future is truly off the charts. By the midpoint of his career, we could be talking about him as one of the most skilled big men to ever play the game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And with the offensive tool set of Karl Anthony Towns, Doris, he could see MVP consideration in the future.
Well, what we know about Karl Anthony Towns certainly is that each and every night he has a major impact for his team. And consider, he's still growing as a player and ironing out some areas. But this guy is going to be a star for a long time, no doubt.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And Doris, hard to find many arenas that have a better home court advantage than Oklahoma City.
Greg, it is the only show in Oklahoma City, and this arena gets loud. The fans come out every game. There is no doubting this is one of the best arenas in the NBA.
Ferguson, the pass to Horford. Bradley against Rubio. 18 feet out. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
The Thunder leading by 9. Ferguson kicks to Bradley. Shoots over Rubio. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 11.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Bradley against Rubio. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Towns gets it to go.
Well, this is just another weapon that Cat has at his disposal. A 7-footer with a sweet jumper off the pass. How do you guard Karl Anthony Towns anyway?
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Doris, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person, even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Thunder.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The Thunder leading by 8. Passes it to Nader. Muscala with the bounce pass. Now here's Horford, guarded closely. Back to Muscala. Here's Ferguson. Spellman with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Ferguson, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Nader. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. The feed to Rubio. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
Ferguson kicks to Bradley. Dishes it to Muscala. Now here is Horford. He's got 14. Let's go. Rubio with the rebound. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. He gets it in there.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Ferguson, the pass to Horford. Bradley against Rubio. Here's Nader. Here's Horford. That one a little long. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Towns, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Nader. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Culver. Rubio the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Now the pass to Muscala. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Horford no luck. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-5 run. Rubio dishes to Towns and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
that one is off.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Hill comes in for Avery Bradley. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Minnesota. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, a 7-footer who's got guard-like skills, who can shoot the lights out. Karl Anthony Towns is a problem, guys.
Now here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count it.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Rubio. Following the basket by Al Horford. Rubio, the pass to Spellman.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill. How he did last season. He was around 7 points a game last year. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And for a franchise searching for stability, it doesn't help that the Wolves have had a number of head coaching changes.
Well, obviously the Wolves aren't alone in that problem, Greg. I think it can be difficult to identify just the right kind of leadership. And when you do get someone like Greg Popovich or Eric Spoelstra or Rick Carlisle, you try to hold on for dear life.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
A nice shot by Culver.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hill. Up again. Rebound by Johnson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And here's Robertson. After Jarrett Culver was able to get the triple. Muscala finds Hill. Here's Ferguson. They need this. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Ferguson. He's got 5. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Yet another player from the 2019 draft class who wasn't a top high school recruit. Jarrett Culver, 3-star guy, thin, unrefined, but in that sophomore year of college, boy, did he surprise some folks.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. Horford against Johnson. Horford in the post. Spellman with the rebound. Spellman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint, here's Johnson. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Hill drives in. It's deflected.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Rubio. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Hill.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Fires from the wing. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Karl Anthony Towns. An impressive first half and a nice start for you guys. How did that happen?
I mean, yeah, we had some great days of practice. You know, this is what happens when you got some days off.
Got the spring in your step again. Thanks, Karl Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a start it was for Karl Anthony Towns. He had 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Minnesota leading by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Thunder. George Hill out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Horford. And it's Robertson in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Robertson. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Robertson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Hill kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander for the tie. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Hawks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
First free throw is good.
You think about the Timberwolves, the one thing that seems elusive for this organization has been consistency. They have had the talent. They've had good coaching. The problem is they haven't yet put those two areas together.
So he gets them both. And the Wolves, Doris, one of only 11 franchises to have never won a championship. In fact, they've made the Western Conference Finals only once.
I think one of their challenges, at least in this latest run, has been they're competing with a very young core. And certainly you have added veterans to the group. The problem is the core guys have to understand how to step up when it's winning time. What we understand is playoff performance is most important.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Hill dishes to Muscala. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Russell. And 12 points for James Johnson.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Robertson. No points in the game yet for him. Johnson against Hill. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Muscala. He has 5.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Johnson. Towns is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And Minnesota has possession. Johnson, the pass to Okogie. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hill finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Horford. Over Beasley. Horford, no luck.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Okogie trying to get open as Johnson. And the basket by Okogie.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hill against Russell. Bounce pass from Hill. But 3. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Okogie. Back to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
And the Thunder making a change here. Nader's checked in. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
That second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man.
Here's Okogie. 11 points in the game. There's the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. From beyond the arc. Okogie misses. And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So Horford gets 2. Here's Okogie. He's got 11. Down low, Johnson. Tries again. The Thunder pull it in. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Ferguson's checked in for Robertson. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Okogie. Inside, here's Beasley. It's blocked. And pushing it up here is Oklahoma City. Bradley's got the ball. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, don't sleep on Avery Bradley in transition. This guy is superb at reading defenses and fast break opportunities.
And Beasley now atop the key. Back to Russell. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Horford trying to free himself up. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Russell left side. Towns kicks to Russell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Beasley. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one, Greg. A high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Minnesota, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the technical free throw is good. Minnesota with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. It's stolen by Bradley. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the soft floater? Avery Bradley timing what can be a difficult shot.
Russell finds Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Bradley against Russell. Pass to Johnson. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, leaving no doubt on that one, the explosiveness of Cat.
Bradley against Russell. Bradley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Spellman's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Minnesota leading by 4. Beasley with it. Here's Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Okogie. He's got 11. Doesn't go for him. In the corner, Bradley with it. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And finished off by Horford.
Al Horford catching fire, and this is what they want from him. If he starts to make shots, be aggressive.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Passes to Okogie. Beasley outside. To the middle. Here's Russell. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Ricky Rubio checked in for Josh Okogie. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Beasley outside. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Can they get it? That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Ferguson. Nader the pass to Horford. Shoots over Towns. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. That one goes. Count it.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
The pass to Horford. And no good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Back to Rubio. Goes back up. That shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Ferguson, defended by Towns. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Again, the miss by Horford. Minnesota in the lead.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
How about the smothering defense by Ricky Rubio? He's got terrific size for his position and affects the shot there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. You think his team is listening.
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Russell. Malik Beasley out there with Towns. And it's Spellman in at the 4-man position. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson, he's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Fader on the way, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, Ken, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Minnesota with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Fades away. Spellman with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Thunder trailing by 6. Hill deciding where to go with it. Now, here is Muscala, defended by Towns. Here's Horford. Spellman with the rebound. Spellman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rubio the pass to Towns, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And that one misses. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Thunder now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Horford finds Hill, and the shot goes down.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And it's in there. Towns has got 38 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Rubio against Hill. Horford high post. Puts one up from 19. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 5 assists in the game. Rubio against Hill. Towns is doubled. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's Spellman. The shot missing. Now here's Robertson. The dish to Hill. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Culver dishes to Rubio, and it's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
An impressive all-around player. Culver passes the ball well for a guy at that position. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And Rubio kicks to Culver. Towns laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Pass to Horford. And here is Hill. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And then Culver with the dunk.
And that attacking mindset, when Culver sees an opportunity like that, he just grabs it.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stop the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is one of the purest point guards to come around in quite some time. He is, Rubio, the ultimate distributor.
To the paint, here's Hill. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. Bounce pass, Rubio. Towns is doubled. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
What floor awareness from Karl Anthony Towns to be 7 foot and that skilled. How lucky is he?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala. Now here's Horford. He's guarded closely. That one doesn't drop.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Hill after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Horford finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Robertson. Horford has a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Here's Culver, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A floater. Excellent D there from Beasley. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Culver. Good work defensively by Horford.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
Hill passes to Robertson. Down low, Horford, and it's blocked. Now Culver. Rubio outside. Spellman the pass to Towns. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. Softly drops in the floater. Hill's got 11 in the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Passes it to Okogie. Back to Towns. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns. Thunder trailing by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala. Off target on the 15-footer.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Beasley, the pass to Johnson. The Thunder pull it in. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 14. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Muscala. Robertson with it. Beasley covering. Robertson with it. The pass to Horford. Great touch on the 16-footer. Horford's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Pass to Towns. Here's Okogie. From the line. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Beasley outside. Here's Okogie. 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 14-point game. Johnson against Hill. That's good from Horford on the assist by Hill. Hill's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Towns. Over Muscala. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 49 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Russell. He can't get that one. Hill with some nice D. Robertson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches, and I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Culver. Sweet little floater. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Burton. Pass to Diallo. Fires from 14. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty impressive environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going...